Hello my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverly and it is so lovely to see you today. In this video, we're going to be spending the first week of October together. So grab that cup of tea, let's get to it. Well, it's another month. Happy October, the best month of the year. I wait all year long to wear spooky outfits and decorate, and I just bought myself a Jack Skellington from Build-A-Bear. Actually, here's Jack, the Pumpkin King. Isn't he cute? I love him. So cute and adorable. But yeah, it's the beginning of the month and I completely forgot. Lots has happened this morning. It's now lunchtime and I was just like getting dressed and I thought, I need to record my outfit and my morning, and lots has happened. So I'm going to get you up to speed, as it were. But before I do, don't forget, if you are new here, you can click the subscribe button to become part of the butterfly family. We would absolutely love to have you here, so come and join the fun. Click that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave me a comment because I love chatting to you guys. But the very best way to help me out here at the channel is to click the description down below, where there are links for Ko-fi and Patreon, like these wonderful people have here. Thank you so much to all of you. You definitely keep me going. I love chatting to you in the Discord server. I love spending time with you guys, and I am going to be doing an extra special video for you all, a little Halloween craft that's just for you guys. So if you want to make sure that you see that Halloween craft, make sure you head over to Patreon. Let me catch you up, get you up to speed. So the last few days have been a bit difficult. I have really hurt my ankle, my right ankle. I don't know how I did it. I'm assuming that I've stumbled and like twisted it or something, but it's really swollen and very painful. But we're really busy at the moment, so I can't get to the doctors. But I did buy myself an ankle support brace thing, which I'm hoping will help. So that's fun. So I've got to try and figure out how to get that on my leg today. And then also this morning, a big parcel arrived from my best friend, Hannah. Big shout out to Hannah Banner. And basically I had asked her, because she lives in London, I'd asked her to look out on her travels if she passes a Starbucks for the Starbucks mugs. They've got a pumpkin shaped mug that came out and it had like a green handle, and I really, really wanted it. And thankfully she got me one. But when the box came that she'd sent it in, it was a really big box. And I was like, what on earth? She'd sent me like 3 Oracle decks. She'd sent me like a Where's Wally Halloween type book, activity book, and some Halloween decorations. And it made my little heart sing. She also got me this Hufflepuff badge. It's all glittery and cool, and I'm so thankful for her, because somehow she knew I'd been struggling, and if I had remembered that I would, supposed to be vlogging, then I would have shared the joy and the happiness that brought to me. But I will do a little video when I get downstairs of where I put everything and everything that I got. But yeah, that went a bit Pete-tong, didn't it? Also, what else? Yeah, so a few days ago, I realised that Mum was really struggling with our sofa was really uncomfortable for her and she was struggling with it. So we decided to put that up for free on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, and somebody came and got it. So really glad to get rid of that. And then we moved the two-seater sofa that was in front of the window that I never liked, because we've got this beautiful big 1970s bow window and I love it, but you can't see it. It's got this beautiful windowsill to it and it's so cute. And I'm just like, dudes, like, no. So we moved that over, but that sofa is not comfortable. So from Makeup Marketplace, we managed to get one of those recliner, but also helps you to stand up chairs. So my husband's going with our mate today to go and get that. And then we're going to move the two-seater out of the living room and put it where I record my videos, so I can record my videos on that two-seater sofa. And the two-seater sofa that's really, really comfortable, that I just sit on for like 5 minutes a day, that's going to be in the living room with the poof to put our feet on. And that's the end of my story, but that's all being done today, so I can share that with you. Wow, I'm waffling, but I'm really sorry. I forgot I was supposed to be spending the week with you. I have been in a daze of, I mean, can you tell by the look on my face? I've been so tired. My fatigue is through the roof. I love autumn. It's my favourite season, but any change in season always causes a flare, always causes me to be in more pain. My joints have really been suffering because it's really wet. And so, yeah, I'm just struggling, guys. I think I even didn't get a video out last week because I just wasn't well enough to do it. But I've got so many things planned this month that I am determined to get them done. So we're going to be filming this week. Tomorrow we're going thrifting and I'm doing a really exciting like craft challenge that me and one of my witchcraft friends, Pagan Crafting, hello Cara, we've come up with together, and we're doing a video. She's in Canada, so she's going to be doing a video and I'm going to be doing a video, and we've chosen like craft. We're going to be doing 2 crafts and there's rules and everything involved. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to do that. So I'm really excited for that. That'll be coming out next week on Friday the 13th, which Friday the 13th in October. I could not be happier. So yeah, it's just a lot going on at the moment, but it's all like exciting, cool things, because once we get the living room set, it'll be much comfier and it'll look nicer in there. And then once we get everything set up and ready to go, it'll be really nice. And getting that craft going is something I'm really, really excited for. And then we're going to be going for a day out, as we always do. And I think we're going to pick somewhere a bit spooky this month to go, me and my husband. So that's going to be really exciting. So yeah, I've got lots of really exciting things coming up. It's just, you know, I need the energy. So send me energy, send me all the good vibes, all the magic, all the healing that you can, because I need it. But right now, I'm just going to go downstairs and just sit. I'm just going to sit. But before I do that, I need to show my outfit because it's super cute. So I've got on this sparkly jumper that I thrifted last year. It's got lovely sleeves and it's really sparkly. Can you see? Oh, I love it. And then I've paired it with my favourite pumpkin tartan skirt. I've got leggings on so I don't get cold. So there we have it. I'm going to go downstairs and hope that my mum can help me put... I still don't know where to look. Where is the camera? Is that the camera? That's the camera! All this time I did not know. Am I actually looking at you? I'll only know when I come to edit this. Oh, I feel all special now. I know where the camera is. Oh, it's only taken me how long? Nearly a whole year to figure out where the camera is on my phone. I'm so technical. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm going to go and sit down for a bit and have a rest because I'm in a lot of pain. And yeah, I will video when I can. And I'm so sorry I forgot you guys. I love you all and I love spending the week with you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ooh. Forgive me. So Mum's new chair is here. We've got the sofa from the garage in here. At the end we've got the rocking chair. If you've been around on my channel for a while, you'll have seen the rocking chair a few times. And there's Mum's new chair where she'll be sitting. She used to share the sofa with me. There's one dog, there's another dog. So that's what I've been doing all afternoon. We've just kind of been getting the living room sorted, really. It's just trying to get rid of old energy that really doesn't belong here anymore, and bringing in new energy and making the house our own. That's what we're really, really happy and excited for. So yeah, it's really nice. It's nice to see things all together. So the room is starting to look really nice. And I love how we've got our old DVD cabinet and Mum's chair, and it's just all starting to match. It's really exciting. I'm exhausted now though. I cannot wait to go to bed, and it's 6 o'clock, so it's not even late, but I really just want to go to sleep. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying this video. I'm sorry I've been rubbish at videoing with you today, but it will definitely be different tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going out. We're going out thrifting, and I can't wait. I love going thrifting. Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
And so a lot of these, I noticed like a lot of these only found.
Well, we're snuggled up in bed. It's been a really productive day. The living room looks really nice now, and we're tired. So I'm in bed watching Kaya and Rowley's video that they've done together. I'll link to it down below. They don't know I exist. They've got a lot more subscribers than me. But I do enjoy them, and they're reacting to TikToks and things. So it's just a good video. I'm really enjoying it. They're two of my favourite creators. So I'm just kind of chilling. There's a gizmo right here between my legs, as he usually is, snuggled up. Yeah, and I'm just chilling out. I hope you're all doing well. Let me know down below what you've been up to today, and how your week's going, really. If you're enjoying this video, I would love to get to know you better, so leave me a comment so we can chit chat. Tomorrow we're going off. I need to have a shower, and then we're going into town for a little bit, so that'll be fun. Stick around for that. But right now, we'll curl up with YouTube and have an early night. Good night, guys. Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. I hope you're all doing well today. Today we're going out thrifting. I'm so excited. I've just had a shower. Showers are really tiring, but I find if I rest before, then I don't get as tired, so I can still go out. Really excited about that. So yeah, we're going thrifting today, and I have a list, because I am next Friday, so you'll be seeing this on the Monday. So in 4 days, I will have a thrift challenge that I'm doing as a collab with another YouTuber called Pagan Crafting. I'll leave a link to them down below, but I love their channel, and we're going to team up. And today I need to find 2 projects to make over. One has to be whimsy goth and the other has to be Tim Burton inspired. So I'm really excited to find some things today, and also all the rest of the normal stuff. And if you want to see what I get in this thrift, you know, I do a thrift haul every month here on the channel, so the video link will be down below, because that will have come out on Friday. But yeah, today we're heading out, and I really don't feel called today to wear any jewellery, really. I do have this little purple moon brooch. I don't know if you can see, little purple spangly moon brooch. But other than that, let me show you what I'm wearing today. So I have on this beautiful sparkly jumper with a black velvet skirt, and it has like a moon, and let me show you, like a moon with a black cat sitting in it, and then this very sparkly jumper. Usually I would wear a blouse, wear a belt, but I'm not going to today, because I'm going to be sat down in my wheelchair, and they do kind of hit right where my pain is, so I tend to not wear that. I'm going to wear my cape to keep me warm, because it's a bit windy today, and I might wear a beret, but I'm not quite sure yet, just to keep my hair from flying everywhere. And I have a black bag to put all my bits and bobs in, like hand sanitizer and lip balm and all that kind of thing. Yeah, we're heading out today, and I'm really excited. I can't wait. I love going thrifting. You all know I love it so much. So I'm really excited to go thrifting, and get some bits and bobs. I think we have some stuff that we need to take as well, so it's really important if you're taking from them to give as well, and if you're giving, make sure you have a look round and find something for yourself as well. Most of my clothes are thrifted. I am starting to get rid of a lot of the stuff that I bought when I used to dress more 40s and 50s, whereas now I dress more like 70s and 80s. So I thrift most of my clothes now because people like get rid of those eras a lot more in charity shops. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're just going to go and have a lovely lunch and have a look around some shops. So make sure to come with us, and yeah, hopefully I'll get some footage. But if you want to see what I've thrifted, the link to that video will be down below. So let's get going. Well, as you can see, Gizmo's ready for bed. We've had a lovely afternoon, put my pyjamas on and lay on the sofa, and I've just been resting. I really needed to. I love going thrifting, but it's just really tiring. But I'm so excited to do that thrift challenge. I'm so excited for you to see that on Friday the 13th. So excited to get that out on Friday the 13th. And yeah, it's just really exciting. But yeah, we've just been chilling out watching Neighbours for hours. My husband went out this evening to like a photography talk thing. I didn't quite understand what he was watching, what he went to, but he enjoyed it. And now we're going to get settled in bed and chill out and have an early night. It's been a really lovely day. Tomorrow's going to be another chilled out day, probably in my pyjamas. I don't tend to get dressed on a Wednesday, but right now Gizmo's getting annoyed because the bed is not ready to sleep in. I'm always letting him down. Anyway, I have to get my mum into bed, have a wash, clean my teeth and get myself into bed. I hope you've all had a lovely day with us thrifting, and that you'll check out the thrift haul video because I got some lovely things. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night. Say good night, Gizmo. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I've had quite a high depression day today for no reason. It's just been feeling really down, so I haven't recorded, but I have got a blog post out. My blog is always linked down below. It was just a blog post about things I wish I'd known before I got sick, and I might do more of that posts like that because there are a lot of things that come to mind after I've done the post. I've been thinking about it for a couple of days, and then I want to add more to it, so I might do another post like that again. But yeah, today I've just kind of been writing my blog post, snuggling my dog and relaxing. I've not got dressed today, I've been in my PJs. I think this evening I might do some yoga or something to get my body moving, and that'll be from my accessible exercise list, which is linked down below always. I've got like hundreds of exercise routines, from seated yoga to some like really light cardio that's okay to do if you have fibromyalgia or any kind of chronic fatigue or anything like that. So that's really something that I use a lot, and I'm trying to do a bit more exercise all the time. It is very difficult when you have fatigue issues, but I'm trying my best. So if you're interested in getting back to exercise and you have chronic illnesses, check down below. What else? Yeah, it's just been kind of a meh day. I call days like this blue days. When you have chronic depression, you have days that are perfectly fine, and suddenly you'll have like a flare of depression. It's just really important to stay grounded in the moment, to be mindful, and to try and just be kind to yourself and look after yourself as best as you can. It's important that everybody looks after their mental health as much as possible. So I will encourage you to try and do that. But it is my favourite month of the whole year, October, and I have to show you my favourite dog influencer, who is Squid the Griff and his brother Pretzel. Let me show you he's done October, and it's so funny. This is a calendar that my husband bought me. They've done Hocus Pocus, and Pretzel, who's in the middle, he loves his brick, a house brick that's in the garden. He always sits guard with it. So there's that, and there's Squid. Look at Squid's face. So funny. Anyway, I think I'm going to go downstairs and just have a relax, have some dinner, and then come up and do a bit of self-care. I think I'm going to do some yoga and then do like a face mask and everything. Just be really kind to myself. So remember, if you're having a blue day, just look after yourself, because you're amazing. No matter what this little noggin might tell you, it's not always true. So yeah, have a lovely day, guys. Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope you're all well. Why do I always ask you every day if you're well? Because to you it's the same day. So I've asked you like 3 times if you're well. Are you well? No, it's weird. I'm sorry, I'm going to try not to do that. But anyway, I'm not feeling well. I'm in pain today. I'm struggling. I've just come on my period. So of course all my joints are like having a party. I've got a brace on my leg, I've got braces on my fingers. I'm just trying to hold my body together today, but there's a lot going on. First of all, my husband's gone out for the day, which is fine. He's gone to see his mum. Second of all, our dog is getting groomed today, Dexter. And if any of you know Dexter, you know that you can't touch Dexter. He has PTSD from abuse before we had him. And he's very funny about who can touch him and where they can touch him. And him being groomed, he's really good with this woman. She's perfect with him. But me putting on his lead before he goes, that's going to be fun. I'll see if I can catch my mom, get my mom to record me trying to get his collar on, because that should be amusing. But yeah, he's getting that done. Then we're going to have a bit of time at our altar. My aim is, and I haven't managed to yet this week, been a bit of a week, girls, but my aim is to do a meditation or some form of tarot with my ancestors every day for the rest of this month. It is October, the veil is thin, it's the perfect time for ancestor work, so I'm very, very excited about that. So we're going to attempt that today when he's he's been washed and brushed up. Then I need to record a video. Then I need to edit a video. That video will already be out when you're watching this. So I'll leave a link to it down below. That is a thrift haul. And I'm really excited because I got some really lovely clothes this month. I got a beautiful picture for my room. It's like, yeah, I got some good stuff. So I'm really excited to share that. But to be honest, I kind of just want to get a hot water bottle on my tummy, put my pyjamas on, curl up in bed with my dog and just snooze. But we can't because I've got to look after my mum. My husband's not here. Like, it's just going to be a bit of a day. So come with me while I try and survive the day. I have put on a pretty outfit though. I've got these little earrings and they're little teacups. I don't know if you can even see. They're little teacups. And they say witch's brew on them. And then I have a necklace that is a little moon that I thrifted. And this was screaming at me to wear today. I can't remember what stone this is. I do work with crystals, but I work very intuitively with them. I don't often remember the names because I have memory issues. But if I find a necklace or a piece of jewellery or something is screaming at me, this necklace was going, wear me, wear me, wear me, wear me. So that's on today. Very nice. And then I've got on this cute outfit. Let me show you, girls. So I've got this beautiful like prairie dress. It's so nice. I got this from eBay. It's from the like early 80s and that is my favourite time period. If anyone knows me, I just love all the lace and the bows on the back and just the whole thing. I love it. And then this big chunky cardigan is from Georgia Asda. Generally, if I buy anything new, it'll be in the sales and it'll be probably from Georgia Asda or Sainsbury's. I don't often buy clothing from new places. I would love to buy from the new Laura Ashley and Joni clothing. Like, I want all of that, but it's so expensive. I mean, it's Laura Ashley and Joni clothing and they look absolutely stunning. They have this one dress. I'll put a link. I'll put a screenshot of it here. I would love to buy this for myself. This dress is so nice. And they've got some dungarees that are just the dream. But yeah, they're very expensive. So I'm not going to be buying them. I might check out if they've got... if they do like a sale, I might say to like my mum, can you buy me one of these items for Christmas or something in the sales? But otherwise, no, I just don't have the money for that. I think like one of these dresses costs more than our weekly shopping to feed 3 people. And I just can't justify it. I just really can't. But yeah, I would love to buy their little collab. I would love that. They are doing like hair ribbons and things that are like £15. But again, for a hair ribbon, £15? My hair isn't even long enough to use it. Oh, anyway, I'll stop. But yeah, it made me sad because I would love to purchase one of their beautiful items, but I can't. I'm really talking rubbish right now. Beverly, stop. No one wants to hear you crying over not being able to buy Laura Ashley. Okay, let's stop this. I do have a couple of Laura Ashley pieces in my wardrobe, but, you know, I thrifted them. So I hope that you're enjoying this video. I hope that I survived the day. Wish me luck. But yeah, we're just going to be trolling through our day today. But first of all, we're going to go downstairs. We're going to have some breakfast. I've started having porridge every day and it's really yummy and tasty. I just add like nuts and things on the top and it's very nice. So I'm just going to have that today and just kind of sit down for a bit and try and rest and recoup because I'm really not feeling good. But yeah, I've waffled enough. Let's go on with the day, shall we? He's having a drink. What you doing, bud? Have you had your hair done? Have you had your hair did? Who's a clean boy? You had your hair cut? Oh, God. We're doing the worm. Dixie! Crazy dog. Yeah, I'll get ya. Someone's tired now. Go sleep, Dexy. Go sleep. So we're here in my altar room. You're at a slightly strange angle. Sorry for that. But right now we're going to pull some cards with everyone. Everyone's candles are lit. I have some incense on the go and I'm just really feeling grounded today. So I'm really excited. So I'm taking the cards that I pulled last time I was in here and I'm just going to pull some cards. So I'm working today with these casting cards. They're from globalvillagewitch.etsy.com. I will leave a link to them down below if they're still on Etsy or if I can find them. But they're just these cards that you can buy. I've got 2 cards from them. They're really pretty. And that's the side that you cast onto. So different things. The wisdom from ancestors of bone. Wisdom from ancestors of stone. Wisdom from the crone. Wisdom for the future, wisdom for the present, wisdom from ancestors of blood. And it's just where those charms that I end up picking out land. I just read them intuitively. I really am just looking for a reading today for the season. This is my little what do I call it? Little bowl. And I've got so many charms in here. Some I've collected as I've gone. Some I bought. I did buy to... Oh, crikey. Where did you go? Here it is. Oh, look. It's a little feather. Feathers I always associate with ancestors. So they're ready and waiting. I take that as meaning. But I did buy a charm set. You can buy them for like jewellery making. And I just threw them in here, but I've also like collected some over the years from crafting, like little snowflakes and little angels and all sorts of things. It can be like love, so love's coming into your life. And sometimes if it's like this is a little ladybird, but I think you call them ladybugs in America if you're in America. I'm not sure about other countries. But like if I was to get that, then I would look up the meaning of that particular animal or bug or whatever. So today I'm working with my ancestors. I am for the whole month because, well, I work with them all year round, but I specifically concentrate my energies on my ancestors at this time of year. So I'm just going to smoke cleanse over my charms because I've not used them for a while, I'll be honest, and I'll just mix them up here. So today I'm looking for a general reading from my ancestors for this season ahead as we head towards Samhain. And I'm just going to grab a few here, shake them up. So this is how they've landed. Any that have landed off of here, I will take off, pick up and put away because they are obviously not part of the reading. So we'll pop them away. That's how we've landed. And now I'm just going to take some time and read it. But if you are a charm caster yourself, you're welcome to read my little thing and tell me what you see for me. But I'm just going to spend some time and read these. I'm working with this book at the moment. It's called Ancestral Magic, Empower the Here and Now with Enchanting Guidance from Your Past Family History. It's by Kirsten Riddle. It's such a beautiful book and it's like a journal kind of thing. We're on chapter 1 at the moment. So I read it out loud to my ancestors who I know it's just a thing. Like, I think reading to our children is something that we often do, but reading to each other as adults is something we don't often do. And I love reading to my ancestors. There's a story my great-grandmother has just put into my head of when I was very little and she was in hospital. It was close to when she passed away, and she was very, well, basically deaf at that point. However, me being very, very little, climbed into the bed with her and started reading her a book that I had, started just reading to her, and she put her arm around me and we spent a good proportion of the time with me just reading to her from this book about Jesus's life. And it reminds me that I've always loved reading out loud, not in class. I hated that, but now I love reading out loud. And so I'm going to read out loud from chapter 1, and then we're going to do whatever it asks me to do. It's like a little journal thing. It's like some writing, and then you have little tasks that you need to do. So I'm really excited to get on with that. I'm not going to share it, however, like me reading out loud and stuff, that's just something for me and the ancestors. I'm just explaining what is going on. So I shall return. So I am going to do a meditation now. I work with Insight Timer. Well, I don't work with them. This is the app I use. It's completely free. You have the ability to save to playlists. I have loads of playlists. I've got about 20 or 30 different playlists saved. Here's all my playlists, my personal ones. So that if I need, like, if I'm in pain, or if I want to work with my ancestors, or if I want to go on a journey, or, you know, whatever I want to do, or I've got one for each of my deities that I work with, one for my ancestors. So there's lots and lots here that I've got saved that I want to work with, and it depends on the day. But all through this month, obviously, I'm working with my ancestors. But they have recommended meditations for you. You can also pay for Plus if you want, but it is free generally to use. You can do so much on here for free. But then if you want, you can pay yearly and get access to like courses, and they also have courses, and some people do like paid meditations and things, but I don't bother with any of that. I'm interested in the meditations on here, and they're all free. There's meditations for everything you can imagine. So I'm going to pick out one from my ancestors playlist right now. And this will just show you how many meditations there are just for ancestors. Like there's a lot you can do on here. I'm just looking for something quite short, but I also let my ancestors tell me what they want to do. So I'm like, ancestors, come on, let me know which one. So I feel called to this one. This is Empowered by Ancestors, the hands of women. Now, the women in the past were not treated very well, and we often can look into history and see how women have been treated, and it's not always been great. So to receive the wisdom of the women that have come before me and pave the way for me to live the life that I'm allowed to live today, incredible. You're all amazing. Recently, Josh is the guy who's done this meditation, was reminded about the importance of women and the work they have done throughout time to shape his life and experience. This practice guides you to be held by the hands of all your ancestors who identified as women. Here you have a chance to heal her, connect the disconnection, connect the disconnected, and be empowered by surrender. This is like all other practices, should be done based on your personal needs. We're going to do this one today. I'm just going to sit and meditate for a little bit. This one is 12 minutes long, so it's not too bad. I'm going to have a meditation and some time with my ancestors. Oh my goodness, that was such a beautiful meditation. I honestly could feel hands all on me, healing me, and my body just started relaxing back and back and back till I found myself also almost lying down. It was crazy, but not in a pushed way, but just in a relaxing so much. It was such a lovely meditation. I'm so grateful to the ancestors and my gods for being with me today, and I'm thankful for all of you being here with me. I love spending my week with you. This is one of my favourite videos that I do. So I am going to pack up and head downstairs. But if you're ever wondering what meditations I'm doing, just check my stories on Instagram, because I always share what meditation I've done in my stories, like so. Head over to Instagram. But yeah, I think I'm going to go downstairs and chill out. I want to have some food because I'm actually hungry now. I haven't been hungry all morning. Feel really thirsty, because I always do when I do anything with my ancestors, but they have wine at the moment, so they shouldn't be thirsty. They should be all a little bit drunk, and that's perfectly fine. See you in a bit. Right, so some things have come from Amazonia. I got one of these light bulbs because my mum struggles to turn off the lights, so I'm thinking one that she can turn off by her voice will be good. I got a stylus pen because I want to learn to draw, but I don't want to use lots of paper. So I thought this would be really good. Little pen. And I got this amazing book, The Book of the Ancestors by Claire Goodchild, A Guide to Magic, Rituals and Your Family History. Oh, I'm so excited to read this. The book I was going to read will now be put to one side. That book comes first. Hell yes. And then we just popped to Tesco, but I forgot to take you with me. But I did get some things. I'm going to try this. Dark chocolate and berry granola. Yes, I got a little ghosty and a little bat from the Halloween section. I'm going to try these Kinder Bueno eggs, because Kinder Bueno is amazing. I got these Malteser mini reindeers, Terry's chocolate mint orange. I don't know, don't ask me questions. I got these Mr. Kipling's chocolate and orange slices because these are in individual little boxes and they're perfect for putting on my altar as offerings for the Halloween season. So I'm going to put them on my altar so that, you know, they can enjoy my altars. And for dinner, we're going to have tomato and basil sauce. And then we're getting tortellinis. We've got cheese and tomato, spinach and ricotta, and a fresh garlic bread. And that's everything. So, yeah, we're going to have some dinner and then need to record the video because I went to record the video and there was no power in the camera. So, didn't quite go to plan. But never mind. We push on. I'll record the video after dinner, and I don't feel well, so I'm gonna go and chill. Laters.
Up cute. Oh my god. And let's take a closer look at the soup can. If we turn it around, it doesn't give us, oh, there you go. Here we have the non.
Good morning and happy Friday. Happy Friday. It is our last day together of the week and it always makes me a bit sad. I love doing these vlogs. But yeah, today we are going to be gentle with ourselves. I'm not feeling too good. So my plan is I need to edit today's video to get it out for tonight. So we're going to go downstairs. I'm going to have a wash. I'm going to clean my teeth. I'm going to put my pyjamas on because we're going to have a pyjamas day, I think. And then we're going to head downstairs, have some breakfast, and then come upstairs and try and edit as well and as quickly as possible. Because honestly, you know, need to get it done and get that out. And then we're just going to chill this afternoon. Honestly, I feel like poop. So we're just going to be really gentle with ourselves. And then, yeah, I don't know what we're going to be doing other than that. That's it. That's my plan for the day. So I really hope that you're enjoying the week. Let's see a rare shot of a very relaxed Dexter. Dexter rarely likes being on camera, so here he is with his new hairdo, having a doze. And on my lap, as always, is little Gizmonaut. Little Gizmo. Now, though, my body would love for me to stay in bed, and I would love to stay in bed and just relax, I cannot do it. I have things to do. So let's get up. Let's do our best, shall we? Let's do our best. Oh, wish me luck and spoons. Oh, I really need them. So I did want to show you this new dressing gown. It has little stars all over it. It's so cute. I feel like a wizard. This was from George Asdo, £16. It's really soft, really nice, and it's not too thick. I'm somebody who's always too hot. I get that from my dad. We're both just always too hot. So the thick ones, even in December, I'm like, so this is perfect for me. I really like it. So if you would like one similar, you can see the little stars and it's like a dark blue. It's so pretty. And I also, new bedding, treated myself. Well, me and the husband. And it's got little mushrooms all over it. And then underneath, I don't know if you can see. Let me zoom you in. It's like green with little dots on. Ooh! So, yes, I'm making the bed, then I'm going to get on with editing the video that's supposed to be out today. I'm so out of breath. I'm struggling today. If the camera had been charged, I would have edited. The video would be ready to go and I could just rest in bed. But as it is, I need to edit this morning. So I'm going to finish making the bed and then we'll get on with it. Okay, I didn't do too bad. It's like a 12-minute video and it took me about 2 hours, which wasn't about an hour and a half, something like that. It's now just coming up to 1 o'clock, so I'm feeling really good about that. So that is up on YouTube, ready to do the subtitles and get it out tonight. So I'm really excited for that. It'll be out in like 4 or 5 hours, something like that. So I think I'm going to spend the rest of my day pretty much resting. I do not look well. Look at my face. I do not feel good. So we're just going to rest the rest of my day. I'm going to curl up on the sofa with the dog. I'm probably going to read a bit of my new Ancestors book that came yesterday and just kind of chill out, do some bits and bobs on things. I just really want to take care of my body, take care of my soul, look after myself. So that's what we're planning today. I really hope that you all feel better than I do. But let's have a relaxing rest of our day and I'll see you in a bit. Well, my lovelies, it's been a really nice week with you. Gizmo over here is ready for sleeping. He's making a little nest for himself and probably huffing at you all because I'm talking to you instead of climbing into bed. But I've had a really lovely week with you all. It's been so nice. I managed to get my video out, so that feels really good, and I'm really excited to get this video out on Monday. So I really hope that you've enjoyed spending the week with me. The beginning of October, my favourite month of the year. We had a really nice week. I really enjoyed it. So if you did too, don't forget to leave this video a like and a comment down below. Let me know all your favourite things that we did this week. Don't forget to stick around to the very end of the video where I'll have a playlist and a video that I think you'll enjoy. And if you enjoy my content, don't forget to click that subscribe button and ring that little bell so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here on a Friday, but sometimes on a Monday too. Just depends what's going on. But I really enjoyed spending the week with you, so take care everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your month, and we will see you next month or in the next video, which I hope you'll stick around for. Okay then, see you soon. Bye. Oh, let's go to bed. Oh.